Flag given from behind. They sent on their way from the 1200-meter marker. Despicable is right there. Cold Hard Cash into the future. Royal Rustler. Celebration Rock. Hidden Influence on the outside. Then comes Mushav. They're followed further back by Doozy Moon, who's trying to get in. One Day Globe's about 6 or 7 lengths off the leader. At the back, the King of Random. And that leader's Cold Hard Cash on the outside. Celebration Rock is challenging for that lead. Then Hidden Influence. Despicable's in the box seat, only 2.5 lengths off the leader. Then into the future. Moshav is on the outside of runners. Further back is Royal Rustler as they turn into the home stretch. Still Cold Hard Cash the leader. Celebration Rock. Despicable comes off the rail, is going to put in a claim. The outside is into the future. Further back is Royal Rustler. Still Cold Hard Cash past the 200-meter marker, kicks away, and Cold Hard Cash the one to beat. Despicable's now trying to come at it, but Cold Hard Cash is still going over the last 100, and they won't get to this one, will they? Cold Hard Cash is looking for the line, but goes on to win it. The second place is going to go to Mutawari. Close for third. Royal Rustlers involved with Despicable. Well, number 3, Cold Hard Cash, 4 and 10, found the support from 9 rand to 410, and they win at 12, and that is for the What a Winter, Jason Gates, Duncan Owls, a host of owners, and bred by Claverflay Stud. Mutawari, number 7, will get second at 360 a place. Third, perhaps number 12, Despicable, that was the tote favourite, and Royal Rustler runs into that 4th position. Then it's a couple of lengths, well, a well-stretched out field after that. Celebration Rock was further back in the run, then Hidden Influence and Into the Future. We'll take a look at that head-on shortly, and Cold Hard Cash was always amongst the leading division and stays in the centre of the track and then comes towards the outside. Behind it is Despicable and Royal Rustler, and Mutawari stays on nicely, but Cold Hard Cash records its 3rd win from 8 outings. That's the running of the 3rd until the 4th. Back to the studio.
Well, as they say, you can start counting the cash. His name is Cold Hard Cash. He's a What a Winter from the Duncan House stable. Now, after accidental turret, she looked very stiff. This is made up.
Yes, his horse we've always started as being decent. Fortunately, we found out he had a wind problem. He's had 3 starts with the Cornell collar. He's won 2 of them. If we place him correctly, I think he'll win a lot more races.
He's a smart-looking individual, and when they chalked him up 7 and 8 to 1, it looked to be the value.
He had a lot of problems as a young horse, unsound. We needed to geld him, and as he's got older, because of his size, I think he's hardened up now. So a lot of early gate speed, and obviously Ralph Katzwinkel recommended the Cornell collar with him. The problem that he's got is inoperable. So, if the Cornell collar never worked, you would never have got to the bottom of the horse. But thanks very much to him for the suggestion. Thanks to all these guys for coming in on the horse when he was offered for sale by Dave. And once again, thanks to Dave for giving us the opportunity. We didn't have to pay a lot of money for him. And the horse has come out first time and won for us.
Well done.
Great. Just thanks to our sponsors, Winning Form. Thanks very much to Hollywood for their new initiative. It's very nice for racing, and let's hope we see Cold Hard Cash back in the winner's box again. It's also Warren's first run in his colours, so I'm very happy for him.
Well done.
Thank you.
Let's get Jason Gates, who gets them quick out the gates. Now, looking at him, you have ridden him before, and he looked to be the class horse.
You know what, I rode him in a very strong race. It was during the season time, and he opened up. He was actually a reserve, I think, and I phoned Mr. Hals and he put me on it. after that, Muzi rode it and won on him. And I told Mr. that I think he quickened and he finished nicely in the big race. And if he's in his own class, I think he'd run a cracker. And then he won, and I rode him now, and he won again.
Type of horse is going to go on and give the new owners a lot of fun.
I think he will. So I think he's very pacey, and he has. He can even run over 1,000, so there's no problem with finding races for him, really. And yes, he's at work as well. He has such a beautiful temperament, and he doesn't do anything wrong. You know, he has a little bit of a breathing problem. He sometimes tends to give up, but you know, I just kept him going, and if you nurse him and keep going at him, he tries his best.
Do you have any more winners on the card, or is this it?
So the other rides that I have today isn't. I wouldn't say that I fancy them to win, but I can definitely run some places on them.
Thanks for that.
Thank you. I would like to just thank the owners, Mr. Geyser, Mr. Richt, I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, and Mr. Vermaak, and then to Mr. Lafuna and Candice and them. Thank you to Ms. Howes as well for the winner, and all the help at home. I know Dalla's at home, and she's working on horses as well. So well done to the whole team.
Super.
Thank you.
Let's get the new connections in, going to come through, and they're going to be over the moon. Now you got something decent on offer here.
No, I am, and it's my first run in my colours ever, and a victory, so I'm chuffed. And thanks to the team that's standing all there, we're all chuffed and we're over the moon.
Well, this is what racing's all about, living the dream, so enjoy it.
Cool, thanks mate.
Well done to all concerned. Now the winning groom, Kayayetle Gidle. Hope I got that right. Kayayetle Gidle. He'll be receiving his 1,000 Rand token from Hollywood Bets and Gold Circle. So well done, Cold Hard Cash. Stand in the queue.